Hey there, Commanders. Welcome back to another exciting Steel Division 2 10 versus 10. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today we're playing on Slutsk. I am playing as the 20th Panzergrenadiers. So, a little bit different than my last video. Instead of conscripts, we're going to use the most expensive equipment. So, I'm moving forward with a reconnaissance team, the Panzer IV-5 leader, the Flak Panzer Panther, and the Elephant. That's really all I could afford in the first tick here. I've got Emperor Kane, who's in voice chat with me, helping out. Guys, the Discord community continues to grow. I see people complaining online about the game being dead or not being able to find a game. We never have problems finding games. We had 10 people in voice chat over the weekend, and so we just took up entire sides of the game. So sign up, join up for the Discord. It doesn't cost you anything. Just if you want to play the game and get in 10 versus 10, we got new guys who are level 5 and 6, and we got guys who are level 50 and above. Would love to continue to grow the community here. Saw that there's a new update from the dev team about the DLC coming out. I'm very excited for that. I think we could really use a refresh here. If there's anybody working at UGen who watches this, I'd love to let you know that your servers, your Valley of Death is missing from your servers, and all of the Helljumper servers are offline after the first of the year. So we're missing out on some of that, some of the maps in rotation. We're also not getting any of the like 3 versus 3 maps into a 10v10 rotation, which can be fun. So hopefully somebody there can hear this and adjust their server settings so we can get some more maps in rotation again. Back to the game. On the left flank here, we've got not a lot of resistance from the enemy. Our infantry able to move up and capture that flag right away. There's some tanks moving in. There's a Nashorn and some Martyrs, though, so if they can stay out of visibility, they might be able to knock these guys out before they get in range. Back to my sector here. The Elephant's almost into position. It looks like he's reaching it right now, aiming at those Shermans. Misses on the first shot. Now, because we have our leader here, both the Flak Panzer Panther and the Elephant are getting veterancy. Turret's stuck on the Sherman. Who's he firing at? It looked like he was going to fire for a second. Now, the third shot misses. Can he kill it off with the fourth shot? He does. So we've got one other Sherman to deal with, and he wisely is retreating. He doesn't have, doesn't appear to have anything that could defeat an Elephant. So we'll keep sniping away, and Emperor Kane's Pack 40 is in position to shoot at him as well. I dropped a help beacon over here because I noticed we were missing a Pack 40. We should really have a Pack 40 up here. If we had one there at the beginning of the game, we could have kind of cut off this Su-76I rush. But we've got some anti-tank rifles teams in here from Nox. So their reconnaissance gets knocked out as well. We saw there was some infantry in there. P-51D coming in, trying to hit the Elephant, but the Flak Panzer Panther there shoots him down. So this probably a bit foolish, but the SAS troops are 15 points. I was going to see if I could get up close enough to get them into the buildings to knock out these armored rifles. Kerbal Wagon machine gun goes down quickly, and the other Kerbal is knocked out by the armed rifles. And see if we can get these guys into the building before they're killed off. But those M1 Garands just absolutely annihilating them. So there's a waste of 35 points. Su-76Is, basically a terrible T-34 without a turret. So I'm not worried about those. He's not bringing in anything that can really hurt me. The Su-85s, I'm not even concerned about either with this Elephant. If you bring in an Elephant in Phase A, you can't vet it because of the scarcity of it, so I always want to bring in a leader to help out. And then as we get deeper into the game here, we're going to have to keep that thing moving around. I'm trying to bring in this Ju-87D5, our hero, Bruck, to take out these armed rifles. That looks like there's an anti-aircraft gun back there. And there's one or two back here. Unfortunately, our hero dies trying to flee. The Su-76 is still alive, taking out a Pack 40, so looking a little precarious over here on our right flank. I'm going to be bringing in these Stug 4s. They're double vetted to try and destroy these guys. I don't really want to bring my Elephant up here. I'd like to keep him at max range. We've got the M4A3E2 Jumbo. Wow, that's a mouthful. Over here, who's... I don't know what he's gonna try to get a side shot on us or something. He's got 190 mils of front armor, but we can pen 230. Probably pen that at 1,500 meters. He's starting to shell us. At least one of their players are. It might be Frame and Fury. So I'm going to have to keep these guys moving too. That's the one thing. If you've got a big heavy pillbox that's expensive, the enemy's going to try to direct everything at you. So you have to keep it moving. If you want to avoid rockets are the thing that I'd probably worry the most about. So just kind of got to keep your equipment moving around. And we've really pushed them back over here. I don't know. This must be maybe a guy who's not as experienced, because that typically doesn't happen. We're in an 1814 because of that side. So a bunch of T-34s coming in here. No Hope Now and Spartan 06 are in the voice chat with us too. Looks like they're bottled up in the town getting hit by Hellcats. Take a look at the far right. And at the moment, we really don't have a deployment over here. We've got a Guerrilla and then the Panther Commander, who could still get penned by that Firefly 5C. Holding on to the farm. And wow, this doesn't look good either. We've gotten pushed way back here on the hilltop. T-51 trying to come back in to bomb the Elephant, and he dies again. So my Stug 4 now in position to go up against this massive rush of T-34s. We've got 100 millimeters of front armor. These guys can penetrate that, but that's their maximum penetration value. So it looks like we did get a pen, or he's just getting worried. So another T-34 goes down over here to a Panther, because Emperor Kane had brought that in. Again, being on voice chat, much better for just communicating where we need help. So the Stug 4 goes down, but he was going up against a whole bunch of tanks over here. I don't really have any other options with this, and with us. Oh, I didn't notice in the game we had a Panther D in here, so they should be able to clean up house. I was moving the Elephant to reinforce. Well, I will move him back out of position. M15, who took down our hero, gets knocked out by the Panzer 5-4 leader. And if you guys haven't played this game before, it's kind of an interesting looking unit. Panther chassis with a Panzer 4 turret. So the Soviet tank rush has failed. And our Elephant is in position to see over the hill now. I'm moving in these Panzergrenadiers with the DP-28 machine guns. They're only 20 points. I want to say the MG-42 versions on this deck are 30. You can see my drop beacons to try to spread them out so we don't get hit by artillery. Kind of surprised they're not trying to hit us with artillery again. But I guess they're trying to take out the Nashorn over here.
We surrender.
So 5 squads of Panzergrens. We get out just in time so his bazooka doesn't nail us. Oof, he hit this other one though. And my Elephant can't see the M4 over here, neither can the Panzer 5-4. So we'll have to remedy that situation. I'm out of high explosive, but we still have 27 AP shells. If you do bring in any of these super heavy tanks and vehicles, you will have to make sure to resupply them. So 2 of our squads are killed off, but we're overwhelming the armored rifles right now. M4A1 is destroyed. I want to say the Panther got him. I got more recon coming in because we're going to need to see that full 2,000 meters so we can use our range. So he's got 3 or 4 Su-85s coming in, but they're just not going to have, look, tons of armor, right? This is a lot of points. They just are not going to be able to take him out at range. He's going to have to bring in, spend like 400 or 500 points on aircraft or artillery to knock out the Elephant. And if you're a newer player of the game, always remember, keep these guys at max range. I want to say that I don't have a card showing their drop-off, but I feel like they can penetrate almost everything at maximum range with these Elephants. There's no reason to bring them in close to anything. So the Su-85s are destroyed. We're going to keep bringing in Panzergrenadiers to push the line here. Moving the 5-point Kerbal MG forward to kind of scan the battlefield. And we've got infantry in the town here along, it looks like, wow. So if you're a Soviet, definitely bring your infantry through these houses before trying to bring your armor through. So another player's trying to hit us with a Baltimore Mark V. And he manages to get his bombs off. We have a lot of anti-aircraft. He dies. I don't know what he's going to hit. So he probably damaged that 251-17D. Another Sherman is knocked out. I brought up a Pak 40 here too. So here's the rockets. This is what I expect to see. So I'm just going to have to, now that they have money for Katyushas, I'm just going to have to keep these guys moving. And I'm getting low on ammo. I'm down to 15 rounds. I do have supply trucks in Phase B. I will be bringing one up to keep the Elephant resupplied. It's another thing I'll have to worry about covering. So we got the 127 coming in to the front line here. It doesn't look like he's dropped yet. If he has, I don't see where. I don't think he's dropped it. Now I'm sure he just got it off, so that's unfortunate for Spartan here. It's probably going to get wiped out. I have a second Stug 4 in. I want to say he's shooting at the Zis 3s up here. I moved up. See if this Kerbal MG can do anything. Oh, yeah, I don't think it probably wasn't the Kerbal, but it would have been cool if he just came up and shot him with the MG42. So my DP team's coming up here, spotting some commandos along with his spot troop. And I think with the fire from back here, we'll be able to knock him out pretty easily. And since we've wiped out all the Shermans, I'm able to get my Pioneers and Panzer. How often have you seen somebody break through over here? I never, ever see this happen. It always comes from the left all the way over. So rockets hitting pretty close to my stuff here. I was not keeping it moving quickly enough, and those are probably Andrushas. Let's take a look at this guy. He's not banged up though, he's just a little worried. And we've got some damage on the leader now. How about the Elephant? Not a scratch. What a king. 37 getting fired on by this 251/1. Then the 9D should be able to knock him out, you would think. More rockets coming from back here. And he's got... There's a third player here who's got M4A1 Shermans. But I've, again, continued to move my stuff up, and you can see the munition truck here resupplying everyone, including the Black Panther. Now, at this point in the game, I started getting a little worried about a mass air rush, because it's the other thing that I'm so close to their call-in. Like, if they call in 3 or 4 AT rocket or cluster munition planes, probably take me out. They spent 300 points on P-51s, but they didn't bring them in together. Especially in 10 versus 10, always bring in your planes in a group, or they are definitely likely to get shot down unless you've meticulously taken out all of their anti-aircraft in the zone. So you can see more and more Panzergrenadiers. Let's see how much these guys with Panzerschrecks or Panzerfaust were. So they are 30, that's why the DPs are way cheaper. So I've cut off this road now. He doesn't have anything in here. For some, he has to have something based on the line. It's too far away to hit anything. He's probably got his S3 in there. Or 2. The Elephant claims another victim here. We're spotting the Katyushas, but I really don't have anything to take them out. These Elephants move incredibly slow. 25 kilometers an hour. And here comes some more aircraft. Hellcats this time. But I think we managed to push them all off from Mr. Satan. So more Katyusha fire here, or Andrusha. Looks like this time he's going for the Opel Blitz Pack 40 Panther G. I was trying to load him in. I wanted to pull him up to the front line. Can use ammo trucks to pick up your AT guns. Purple MG is knocked out by the 37mm anti-aircraft gun. So this is really... This is probably not a great... I just don't think he had any reconnaissance on it. If you were getting pushed this hard, I would definitely try to bring in a recon plane and keep it in the back. You'd probably spot a lot of this stuff. And then just put a defense beacon on this. You could really suppress and wipe me out. More T-34s coming in to die. I don't know. I really, if I'm going up against an Elephant, what's the side armor? Side's 95. On a good day, they'll pen 100. So if maybe 4 of them fired at the side, it might get through. It's just really not great to bring in T-34s when you're in a situation like this. The leader in here getting in on it. He's got 105mm of armor. There's always a chance he could get penned. More rockets. Missed. Elephant's just going to continue to wipe these guys out. He probably doesn't realize I resupplied him. And here comes, they're bringing in single planes. Again, you got... Want to take out the Elephant, bring in a couple planes. And if you're on my side, always move up your AA. Luckily, we've got these Panther, and the T-34 one should be coming in now. We got a mobile wagon moving in. I swear I brought it in already, but we had these 37s in here too. So another M4 Sherman is destroyed. It's just, this guy, Junk, is absolutely massacring the Soviets. So I've got a Pack 40 covering the reinforcement road here. And a Panzergrenadier, so their dual MG42s, just really chewing up the armored rifles, are not cheap. Actually, on this deck they are. Oh my god, they're only 20 points. That's pretty nice for a bazooka. The bad thing is these DP teams do not have Panzerfaust, so they're kind of up a creek. I've only got the one over here. Should have had him over here. So we got another player in here. So we got 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th player coming in to try and stop us. To stop this guy, Cox, has done a great job helping too. We even captured their flag back here. So it's 22-10. 6 minutes on the tick timer. I'm just going to fall back these guys. There's no reason for them to hold on. I'm going to try, I want to say I'm just going to try to get a Panzer Shrek team in there if I had them. No, I don't. I do have a second Elephant coming to the front line, though. So that off-map hit the town, and it looks like they were able to hold on to their position. And we pushed them back up here, still maintaining the farm. On the far right, there's really nothing defending here. But their team keeps focusing on our area, so they're not taking advantage of the lack of defense. T-34 being very, very aggressive. I would not do this. I mean, it's working for him right now. He doesn't know that I don't have Panzerfaust in here. This guy's double vetted, so definitely would not run that T-34-85 through the woods like that. So I brought in more recon. I want to say this division is very limited on their reconnaissance capabilities, from what I recall, but I've got a ton of these units. I want to say like 8. So we got pushed off the flag up here, but I got a Panzergrenadier team. And now the Pack 40 is just... These guys are walking through and just getting killed. The other one that got hit earlier, I'm walking forward. My Kerbal MG is knocked out. And our recon team can see down the road. We'll get the Elephant into a good position here. We'll keep knocking out their tanks. Very surprised we haven't seen an IS-2 in here. Okay, so here's the T-34 one. So he's right next to the Panther. Pretty cool looking. Look at all those ammo boxes on the side. I think that's what that is. So Calliope firing at us, but missing. He's hitting the Pack 40 barely. Elephant claims another victim. He's getting real low on ammo. I still have a munitions truck here. And he's trying to just hit us with these Calliopes, but... Let's see if he hits him. Oh no, we lost our Flak Panther. I'm not sure what to. Maybe there's another rocket going off over here. Oh, you know what it was? I think he got taken out by a Matilda on a side shot from on this hill. I thought we had more defense up here, but they can see down in this direction. But the Elephant is making quick work out of those Matilda 2s. So here comes in multiple bombers now. Got the Flak Panzer T-34 up. He doesn't realize I had both. He did get some bombs off, and I think that's on the Elephant. Saw that and put it into reverse, and boy did we get lucky. Did it scratch the paint? No. Jar is doing fine. Pack 40 firing away at a Cromwell 7. I think the Jagdpanzer got him. We're down to 6 rounds here. Should be enough to knock out this T-34. 2 minutes left on the timer, guys. And he's got a bunch of infantry in here that he hasn't deployed. I did put an IG-33 out here. They come in the... this is a Panzer III that's been turned into an ammo carrier. Kind of cool. And I'm just ground firing here since he had infantry in there. So another victim claimed by the Elephants. And it looks like Spartan has been able to claim the town here, and No Hope has claimed the ridgeline. And he's doing the good thing of getting an AT gun up here into cover. On our right, we finally have deployment into the city, so they're not going to capture that at this point. And it looks like they're down to 2 AA pieces in the back, so if anybody had air power, could definitely take them out. Moving my Oppel Blitz up to resupply this guy. The Elephant's here to back him up. We've got 3 rounds of AP, but we have 2 Elephants, so... Another victim for junk. And see, he's... Again, I gotta keep these guys moving or they're gonna get hit by rockets. They're bringing an MG42 here because the infantry was in this spot. There we go, right there. Another M4 Sherman down. And that is the match. A quick one, 25 minutes and 52 seconds. We have 23 of 32 objectives and a minor victory. Man, it sure felt like a major victory. Let's take a look at the team stats. All right, so we got 2355 to 760. Not so bad. Kill-wise. Junk. How many Shermans did he kill? 7 Shermans. 6 T-34 is a jumbo, an Su-85. 4-5 got a couple things. EP teams did okay. Stuke 4 actually got Sis 3s. Pack 40. What about our other Elephant? Got a Su-85 and a T-34-85. So yeah, not too bad. What did we lose to? So in the farm, we lost these units trying to assault it, but we did capture it. A T-34-85, the one running through the woods, knocked out some DP teams since we did not have any anti-tank, and then I just see some armored rifles knocked out some Panzergrenadiers, and some guards knocked out some Panzergrenadiers and Pioneers. So yeah, it was a Matilda on the hill that took out our Flak Panzer Panther. So that was our biggest loss of the match. Experience-wise, we did 17% of the kills in the team with 9% of the casualties. Guys, let me know what you think. Would you do something different? Leave me a comment. Definitely helps out the channel. If you're new and you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and join the Discord. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.